Hey everyone, I'm Andrew, and these are some of my favorite core work moves that you can do in just 5 minutes, or maybe even less. You're gonna wanna grab some weights for this and an exercise mat. We're gonna be doing lots of planks today, so being down on the floor is not working for you. Maybe grab an optional waist-high surface like a chair or a countertop. Let's get into all fours planks. So place your weights off to the side. Hands are gonna come under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Now tuck your toes and then hover your knees 1 inch off of the mat. Hold it there. So fingertips are facing forward, they're slightly spread apart. Elbows soften and point behind you. Abs engaged, shoulders down your back, hips level, knees 1 inch off of the mat, heels high. From here, you're gonna tap your knees down, then lift. Drop and lift. Now I tend to sometimes be bow elbowed. I think that's what you would call it, where my elbows go out to the side, or I lock them out. Check that that's not happening with you. You wanna squeeze your biceps into your sides. And then if being down on the floor is not working, you're gonna take this up to your sturdy waist-high surface and just hold a plank or even pedal out your knees. You could also do a full plank on the ground by bringing your feet back and then maybe pedal the knees from here. All up to you. Sometimes I like to just drop the knees, take the break, and then come back into it. You'll notice once fatigue sets in, you'll start to hike your hips really high. Make sure you're not going up there. Keep everything really controlled. You're like, how many more? Well, just 4. You got 3 and then we're on our backs. Last 2. Last 1, come down to your back. Well, first let's go to a child's pose. Stretch everything out. And then lift up. Grab your weights. Roll down to your back. And then you can bring both shins to tabletop or keep both feet on the floor. Reach your weights to the sky and hold. Your knees are a few inches in front of your hips level, abs engaged, shoulders soft. Your fingernails are facing forward, so they're facing towards your knees. You're not facing them towards each other. From here, you're gonna pull your elbows down, down, then lift, lift, drop, drop, and lift, taking this gentle chest press. If you wanna add the lower body, you can always extend one leg at a time every time you pull the elbows down. Or if you're feeling real spicy, you could always extend both legs forward and pull. There we go. If you're taking the option with both feet on the floor, it's just taking a march, one knee at a time. So many ways that you can skin this cat. Somebody the other day was like, there should be no ways to skin a cat. And I agree with that. Okay, every time you push up with your hands, find those muscles that are right between your shoulders, your chest muscles. Make sure they are engaging. At the same time, remember your abdominals, make sure that they are working too. They're helping to pull the knees in. They're helping to keep you stabilized. Take 2 more each side. And then I warned you, we got planks today, so we're gonna go back into another plank. Here's your last set. Last side. Great work. Take your weights, place them off to the side, roll up to the top of your mat, and we're going back into an all fours plank. We're gonna do something different though, okay? Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, tuck your toes, lift your knees that 1 inch off the ground and hold. So again, hands are right under your shoulders. You got a soft bend in your elbows. Pull the ribs in, abs engaged, hips level. You're gonna take a tap with your shoulder, left hand to your right shoulder, drop it down. And then opposite hand to the opposite shoulder, drop it down. A little faster, go up and drop, up and drop. Try to prevent your body from opening up like this. Try to stay as still as possible. And if that feels a little impossible, you're gonna bring your feet a little bit wider, and that's gonna help with your base. You could also take it to a full plank, work from here, or again, find that steady surface up a little bit higher, tap the shoulder from there. We're not here for much longer, and you might be like, Andrew, I don't know what much longer means to you. It's about 20 seconds. So you're gonna notice your abdominals firing to keep you still. And that's why we are not opening up from side to side. Take 2 more each side. Up, down, up, down. Last set. Last side. Drop your knees, lift on up, turn to face me. Let's take one final breath. Inhale, lift. Your hands meet. Exhale, float down to heart center. Great work.